Reel me in to get it going, open me up. Sweet talking like you mean it, but you're making it so complicated. I fucking hate it. Every time I get too close, you push me away. Don't wanna stick, telling me you don't want any obligations, and how you hate them.
So hard, so done. Absolutely drenched in sweat, cardio done for the day, and what a way to welcome you to Road to Ripped, episode number 17. This Florida heat is no joke at all. Oh, but we did get the cardio done for today, and that is a great way to start what's actually a 4th of July as you're watching the video right now. All right, and as I am still absolutely dripping in sweat, I just realized my shirt is on inside out as well. But I do have a banger video planned for you with some incredible new recipes that you've probably never seen before, at least on this channel. So do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button now. I always forget to say that. But more importantly, I am grinding, climbing to 50K on YouTube, and that is a humongous deal for me. So if you see that I'm not there yet, do me a huge favor, press the subscribe button down below. So I wanna try something new for breakfast today, but I don't have any of the ingredients.
Making me, give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless.
All right, quick shave, fit change. Now we can get into breakfast. And I think I wanna make a 4th of July themed pancake platter. Sounds pretty delicious. So we'll go ahead and start with the Kodiak cake mix, and I want this to be a decent amount, so I'm gonna use about 100 grams of the Kodiak cake mixture. I'm gonna do like half milk, half egg whites, so I'm gonna do about 50 grams of egg whites and about 50 grams of the Fairlife milk. I'll go ahead and mix this up and test out the consistency. So this is almost perfect. I'm gonna do about 2 servings of the sugar-free syrup. Stir that in, and that's gonna be perfect. Now, of course, these are gonna be chocolate chip, so I'm gonna add some chocolate chips into a container. And then we'll go ahead, do batter, put some chocolate chips in there, and repeat the process over again, again, and again. All right, now my flipping skills could be astronomically better, but they are looking pretty solid. All said and done, here are all of the pancakes that mix made, which is crazy. And to make it red, white, and blue, we have some strawberries and some blueberries to sprinkle over top. And last up, some fat-free Reddi-wip. And just a little more syrup to top things off. All right, I pray I'm able to show you this without it going everywhere, but check this out. That is a beautiful red, white, and blue pancake platter if I've ever seen one. I wanna get a little bit of everything in here, and I feel like we've done it. That is unreal. Like, this feels like I'm at like an IHOP or like a Denny's or something. So much volume, so much good flavor from the real fresh fruit. Obviously not as quick as doing like my standard Kodiak cake bowl that I make, but when you have the time and you wanna make something like this is honestly hard to beat. So a super voluminous meal for my festive breakfast this morning, and actually pretty damn solid macros too. 600 calories overall, which is a little high, but not really for how relatively late it is in the day. It's almost 1 p.m. And with that, right under 40 grams of protein. So is it the highest protein breakfast ever? No, but if you're craving something like a ton of pancakes and super sweet and all this kind of stuff, this is a super macro effective way to do it without having 2,500 calories for breakfast. All right, that was delicious. I've been getting some work done. Let's grab some pre-workout so we can go to the gym. 1 scoop of the bulk black, and I'm taking 3 pump pills. All right, let's hit it. All right, we made it to the gym. I just had a voice crack, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and slam 2 pieces of gum. And today's kind of a free training day for me, so I know I'm gonna wanna hit shoulders for sure. And then maybe I work into arms and do a little bit of traps as well. Just a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a voiceover for this workout because I feel like the last one was really good. If you guys don't like them and you prefer like a mic'd up workout or just on the camera, let me know what your favorite thing is and I'll keep doing whatever that is. But for this one, let's get it done. All right, my shoulders were absolutely wrecked after this workout, and pretty simple. Just started with a little bit of stretching and some warm up. And this is just like a from underneath cable. So we did 2 warm-up sets and then 4 working sets, just increasing the weight each time, and then working into the main shoulder movement, which is going to be a dumbbell shoulder press. I did 50s, then 60s, then 70s, all as my warm-ups, and then I did 3 sets of 75. This is my second set, and I tried my hardest, but I got to like 7.5, 6.5, I think. So definitely needed to lower the weight maybe, or just come back a little stronger next week. Then moved into a superset, had to pop off the pump cover. Love these TLF stringers, by the way. Nice for a little bit of back showing. And I actually did this kind of reverse from how you normally would do this machine. This way you press a little into it, you get a little bit of momentum, but I also just feel it at the top of the rep to squeeze a little more in my front delts this way. So really enjoyed it. So I did 3 sets, about 10 to 12 reps, and then worked into, well, I worked into this to start this delt raise machine. I just didn't like it, to be honest. It's okay, but what I really ended up doing was this like behind the back double cross on the cable machine. Much better. The weight is really light here, but I was able to feel my shoulders contract much more, and the resistance path is just all around better. Working into triceps next, started very simple, very basic, and with a skull crusher lying down on a bench. I don't always enjoy these, and sometimes they actually hurt my elbow, but for this it was all good. 3 sets of 10, then working into another superset. So kind of the theme here is doing 1 main movement and then 1 superset for each muscle group that I did today. So I moved into a superset of underhand tricep push downs. This just really puts more tension on the peak of your tricep at the end of the movement. And then we just did burnouts for 3 sets of a standard cable push down. All right, working into biceps, I started on this machine. This is like my 3rd set on here. I did 1 warm up and then 3 working sets. Very difficult, and it's not the best bicep workout. I'm still trying to figure out what I want my main bicep movement to be. I kind of think preacher curls, like actual with a bar, is the best way to do it. And then I actually did superset this with dumbbell hammer curls and normal curls. I just didn't film it because I was already pushing like almost an hour and a half in the gym. All right, workout done. Please excuse the change of scenery. Someone else was in the room that I'm normally posing in and had all the lights off and is doing his thing. So I didn't want to bother him. But physique update for today, real time since episode 16. It's only been 4 days, I think, or 3 days. So really not a whole ton noticeable difference, I would say. But I have been sticking to my calories and macros much better. And I've been doing my cardio 30 minutes Stairmaster every single day as well. So I think by next episode, we'll have a much better idea of how those new calories and macros are. And by the way, we're at 2,000 calories, over 200 grams of protein, 30 minutes of Stairmaster a day. Workouts have been good. I think I felt a little weaker today just because I did my cardio beforehand, and body gets a little more drained when you do it that way. But totally fine. Still had a pretty good workout, a pretty long workout as well. And since the last time we checked in at 205.1, we did drop down a little bit, 204.3, and then once again shot back up 207.8 throughout the week. This morning we were 205.4. Part of it is waking up early in the morning. When you wake up earlier and you haven't gone to the bathroom or something, say before you weigh in, you're gonna have a little heavier weigh in. So I'm not super worried about some of those here and there, but we do wanna start trending down just a little bit more, and I am working towards that. So we're gonna see how it plays out over the next probably 4 days or so, and then reassess our calories and macros there. But overall, I do feel satisfied that the calories and the cardio will result in what I'm looking for in the next week or so. A couple other items just check in on. Make sure you're using my discount code at Transparent Labs and TLF to be entered to win a $100 gift card to each one of those all together. So $200 total. All you gotta do is use my code, send me a DM with your order on Instagram, and boom, you're entered to win. That simple. I'm excited to say I have no vacations planned. I have nothing going on for the next couple weeks, so I'm able to really focus on the end of Road to Ripped and lock in and really get my body, push myself to where I know that I should be, and maybe where I should have been a couple weeks ago if it wasn't for all the trips and excuses and everything else that's been going on. Also, in the comments down below, let me know what is your hardest, your biggest struggle on your road to Ripped, on your weight loss journey, or maybe you're bulking, but what is your biggest struggle right now? I'm trying to plan some videos that can really help you guys out as far as how I see to handle situations and problems that arise, whether you're trying to build muscle, lose weight, cut, bulk, whatever it may be. Leave your questions down below and I'll either get to it in a video or we can just chat in the comments down below. Super nice, don't have to do cardio. I took my creatine this morning, so I'm good to go there. And all around feeling pretty solid for a pump workout today. All right, we are home from the gym and let's get a little food in us, huh? This might get kind of weird, but this is just what I'm craving right now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all of this into this right here, which I guess you could call it like a deconstructed sandwich. I don't know, but it looks and actually smells pretty damn good. I feel like I'm always telling you to pick up these pretzel crisps, but I don't show them that often. I do have them a lot. This is just one example that I do with them. And if you couldn't already tell, literally it is a pretzel crisp with cheese, meat, and relish, which sounds incredible. It was exactly what I was craving. I wanted a sandwich, but I didn't want like mayo for some reason. And I also wanted a little bit of a crunch. This checks all of those boxes and it's super good macro-wise too. So a pretty voluminous plate right here, and all of that for 280 calories? It doesn't seem right, but I promise you it is just what it came out to. We are sitting still relatively low on protein, but I got some ideas for that later on. And we're under 1,000 calories still, and I feel good, full, satiated, and eating things that I like have really been craving. No complaints over here. All right, I'm about to head out to run some errands. I've been just kind of working upstairs and I'm starting to feel like a little, not lightheaded, but like light stomached, if that makes any sense. So I'm about to drive somewhere, but I'm gonna eat this banana and this beef jerky on the way. Hopefully that'll like settle my stomach. I'm gonna drink some water as well. All right, changed into the patriotic pants for 4th of July. It's now literally 8:30. I have spent the past 3 hours running some errands, but for dinner tonight, I saw an Instagram or TikTok or something that looked really good. So I'm kind of tweaking it a little bit, making it kind of Mexican themed. Check this out. All right, so we're gonna be making some like, I don't know, open face crunch wraps is the best way to describe it. It's better if I just show you. All right, first we have our ground turkey, and I'm gonna mix in some of this taco seasoning from Trader Joe's. Not a whole lot of it, but enough to get a good flavoring, and just mix that till it's fully combined. So all combined here is our turkey ball. All right, next we're gonna take these carb counter tortillas. Each one's about 35 calories, but we're going to be smashing the meat onto the tortilla like so. And here are those. And it actually turned out really nicely. So we have a 1/4 pound of meat in each one. All right, and now we can go ahead and place these face down on a pan. So here we are, let this cook up on one side for probably like 5 or 6 minutes. Oh, I wasn't recording, but I did wait 5 minutes and then flip them over. Here's how we're looking. And as these finish up, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some cheese over each one. And that is going to allow it to melt pretty nicely while it's still hot in the pan. All right, we have our 4 whatever these things are called. They smell incredible though. I'm only gonna have 2 tonight, so let's go ahead and make those. I'm just gonna top it with some shredded lettuce, some Taco Bell mild sauce, And a couple of tablespoons of this avocado salsa we got earlier. This stuff tastes insanely delicious and is so low calorie. It's crazy not to be using it. And here is the final product, all cooked up. All right, moment of truth. These are humongous. Oh, I am so excited for this first bite. I love trying new things. Is it gonna be messy to eat? Yeah. Is it freaking delicious though? Yeah, that's incredible. This is literally just another way to make a taco, and it ended up being super simple to do. So all around, yeah, I would say I'm a pretty big fan of the recipe. Let me see if I can find this girl because I want to shout her out for sure. Fit Foodie Living on Instagram. I'm definitely a fan, and it made for an incredible dinner night. And I have leftovers to make it for tomorrow night's dinner too. 420 calories for these two right here, or about 210 calories a piece. Not bad at all. And it also brought our protein up to 160 grams of protein for today, which is right on point where we need to be. Also, if you're sleeping on this avocado salsa, go to the store and get it right now. It makes every dish seem like it has guacamole on it for like no calories at all. All right, that was delicious. Cleanup done. Now, you know I saved room for dessert. This is a straight up blizzard right here. Look at how thick and creamy that is. Yeah, that is incredible. So I made this one with a Core Power protein shake, the 240 calories one with the 42 grams of protein. But more importantly, every time that I use the chocolate fudge sugar-free Jell-O mixture, that one, the consistency is always a little bit better, and I like the flavor a little bit better too. So if you like chocolate ice cream, definitely make sure you're getting the chocolate fudge sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O mix. That makes a big difference. Like every time I make a Ninja Creamy, it just makes me love my Ninja Creamy more and more and more. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen the Ninja Creamy videos, if you haven't made one yet, you're gonna have to do it soon. So with fireworks going off behind me, wrapping calories up at 1900 with over 200 grams of protein, as I said I was going to, and we tried out some really good, really impressive new recipes today. So I'm really happy with it. If you learned anything, if you want to go try any of these recipes, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You're not going to regret it. And if you want to subscribe to see more content, get locked in. Road to 50K, baby. See you guys shortly in the next one.